Hello and welcome to the Arkquarium. Thank you for joining me today. It looks like my staff might need a new wetsuit. There's obviously been a bit of a wars. Maybe the training with the dolphins hasn't gone quite so well with the ichthyosaurs. But yeah, this is it. This is the ichthyosaur enclosure that we built in the last episode. And I think it has turned out great. But we have not finished it yet. There is still more to do to this place. The original plan really is to kind of one enclosure per episode, but this is turning into a big part. They've done the enclosure, the display area. We have our dolphins swimming around, and actually I've named them. We've got names for the four in here. We have Sana Banana is in here. She always leaves lovely comments in the comment section of all my videos. I know her quite well through reading the comments, so definitely got her in here. We have, I'm going to butcher this name. I apologise. Yao Gui. I'm sorry. I don't know how to pronounce that. But he's been leaving some amazing comments in the comment section of this series. So I just want to say thank you for the great comments and suggestions and feedback and stuff you get from them. So here you go. You have an Ichthys. We also have Lana Hodgson, who again has been leaving some really nice comments on the series. Seems to be enjoying the videos. So there you are. You now are immortalised in the Ichthys pen. And we have William Spalding as well, who's again been enjoying the series and leaving some great comments. So yeah, just keep on leaving great comments, and maybe I will select you to name one of the creatures we have here at the aquarium. Anyway, let's carry on. We're going to build out in this direction. We're going to be building today an area where we can swim with the Ichthys. So we're going to have another couple of Ichthys separate to these ones, and they're going to be sort of saddled up and waiting, and you can actually ride them, you can swim with them. So we need to build basically a swimming pool with Ichthys in it. That's what we're going to be building today. So we're going to come out, I think we'll probably come out sort of this way. We'll build this sort of platform out a little bit. Now we had a great suggestion about doing a sort of a hire shop for scuba gear. And that's what we're going to be doing today. I'm ever so sorry. I don't remember who it was who suggested it, and I do apologise for that. Why can I not? Why are you not giving me more stuff? Oh, okay, that's interesting. Let's just try this again. Normally, it just gives you it straight away when you. Oh, hang on, no. Why am I took a mind wipe earlier, and I lost all. It looks like I've lost all the engrams. That could be why. But basically, I thought, well, because I've got the creative mode, I don't need to have put all my points into weight like I had done. So I split my points equally. Well, I think a few more in movement speed and a whole bunch in oxygen, which I've never leveled before. But since I'm going to be swimming around a lot, I don't need the oxygen, but it's movement speed in the water effectively. So I'm now pretty speedy on land and super speedy in the water. This is amazing. So yeah, there we go. That's what I did. But I think maybe because I took the mind wipe, it may have lost the engrams. I think maybe I need to probably just get out and get back into creator mode again, and that'll probably do the job. It's a good job I am fast in the water, because you can't get out of the water very easily. Here we go, we've done it. And then we should be able to just fly and go over this way. So yeah, so let me just check this out just to see whether it works. If I just go give creator mode, that should get rid of it. There we go, and then we'll try it again. And there we go. Does it? That's better. Yes. Okay. So now if I go into crafting, we have all the engrams there. That's what it was. I just take the mind wipe, tonic just confused things. There we go. But we're back on track now. So yeah, I'm envisioning we go down this way. We have a little sort of stall here, and we have the swimming pool sort of in this area. And I think what I might do just before I get too far, just stick a ramp in there just in case I fall in the water again and need an easy way out. We'll carry on over this way a little bit, and I guess the best thing to do would be to put a wall in there. That does line up, that's good, and we could probably block this off as well with the old walls there, and like so. Oh, are you going to place? Let's try that again. Oh, that does not want to place. There we go. Bit of a delayed reaction there, but yes, we've got the walls there. Okay, good. Okay, yeah, so we're going to have a stall over this point, and then I guess here we're going to need to go into the next enclosure, which will probably just be like a pathway going out in that direction. I think that's probably the best thing for it. And you know, I could maybe have a pathway. Hang on, let's just fly up for a moment and go over this way. See how fast I am when I'm flying. It's just so good. So we have this little area here walking down the back. I'm wondering whether we should continue on all the way around. No, I don't think we will. There's going to just be too much building. More building than I need to do. It's just unnecessary, I think. So people can just walk through these pathways this here, even if they aren't. If there isn't a show going on, they can still walk through and just come over this way, and that's fine. And then they need to come down to here, and then they come out this way and move on to the next enclosure, which will be over in this direction. I guess what I'll just quickly do is just build a little pathway a little bit further off here. So we're going to be walking over this way to the next enclosure, which I guess will do something over here. Don't know what it's going to be yet, but that's what we'll do. Okay, so we're going to be building a swimming pool over this side. Do I want to do... How am I going to do this? In actual fact, I'll probably take that ramp up, and we'll put another ramp on this side, because you probably actually will want some ramps here just to go in. This will be where the swimming pool is, I think. So we'll do it like this. I can take this ramp up. Let's grab that, take the ramp, and then we'll have a pathway going up this way, sort of a double length. And then this is where we'll extend out in the next episode. There we go. Alright, so we're going to have a stall here, which I need to think about exactly what I can use to do. I wonder how big that's going to be. We'll come out a little bit further, I think, maybe one more. Just to make sure we've got plenty of space. And again, that's the back of the stage area. That should be big enough. We could even maybe come out this way a little bit, like this, and then this will be the little area. Or alternatively, I know, I've got an idea. So we come out this way just a bit, and we'll take up that ramp there. We don't want this, that and that, and we'll put the ramps on this side. So that way you have to come out this way, visit the shop, which is going to be here to get your stuff, and then you can come down this way and get into the water to swim with the other dolphins. That works out quite nicely, I think. And we'll put this on the side like that. And there we go. Right, okay, so I need to have a little bit of a think about what structures I'm going to be using for the stall. We're going to need some more people to man it, some staff, and a little sort of display area where we can put our scuba gear and stuff. So I'll see what I can come up with. Okay, so I think I've had an idea about what I want to do over here. We're going to put in some of these windows which I haven't used yet. We're going to come pretty much in line with this. Let's actually stick another window there. This is going to be kind of like this is the shop. Well, not this is the shop, it's the hire shop. It's where you'd go to get your tickets to go and swim with the dolphins. It's going to be blocked off from the rest of the zoo, so you have to actually come in here and, you know, book your slot and whatever. We'll have a doorway. That's not what I want. I want one of... what do I want? One of those. I'll stick a doorway in here. Like that. And I guess we'll just put another window in this point. And then we'll have a wall going all the way around. There we go. And that's... Is that lined up? It's not quite lined up, but maybe... Oh dear. Okay, let's just sort that out. I think I probably do want this to be lined up properly. I'm not too sure about that door frame. Let's make sure we get this done right. So how are we going to do? I think we want to make sure it's the blue. Is that right? That looks better. Yes, I think that's what we want. So we need to actually be snapping onto this ceiling. Let's stick in the door frame. That's not what we want. A bit close. Come on, come on. You can define that snap point. That's the one we want. Oh, I think we got it wrong just at the end there. Maybe. It's difficult to tell with the doors actually, and to be honest with you, I'm not too sure the doors make much difference. I guess it depends on this ceiling here, which actually looks okay, I think. Yeah, that looks lined up to me. Okay, we'll go with that. We'll go with that. That's fine. That looks all good. We'll probably put a roof on. Almost certainly put a roof on, but let's just get the insides done first. So I guess we'll actually want to have another doorway here. I think that's probably where we'd want it, like that. Let's just check, is that wall lined up? That looks pretty good to me. Okay, so that's going to be the shop. So inside, this is where the key is going to the key things are going to be. We're going to want some wall lockers for people to place their things in. You know, when they get changed into the scuba gear. So maybe we'll see if we can put in a couple of these. And I think I should have some more. Can we fit 2 on the one wall? I think we can. Yeah, that looks pretty good. Yeah, so as a guest, they can stick the stuff in there. I've got some of these. Excuse me. I've got some of these counters. How are we going to want this? Maybe probably lined up against this wall, I think. And again, we should be able to get perhaps a couple of them. Can I not? Oh, I can't spawn in more of those. Let me see if I can grab some more of these. Counters. I want green ones. Green counters. There we go. That should be about right. Perfect. So let's get them up like that. So these must be green ones. So they just give off a green glow, maybe? Oh, I'm not entirely sure. It's fine. We'll stick in another couple of them. Or do we want any more? No, actually, I think we'll probably leave that. What I will do is I've got some of these aquariums. Let's put in an aquarium. That should fit in quite nicely in this point. And we'll bring that back a little bit. How far out can we go? I think we want it about there. Let's make sure it's lined up straight if we can. How does that look? Not too bad. I think that's okay. I think that is okay. That's going to look really nice in here. Oh, yeah. Okay, what else can we have in here? We want... what have I got? What's this? Oh, a little tablet. Okay, in that case, I want a table. Now, I did get some other things in here that I was thinking that we might want. A mounted shark's head. I don't know, that might look quite fun in here, actually. We'll have a look and see if we can get that in here. And then a table. Not sure whether I want this one or this one. Just needs to be kind of like a reception sort of thing. Probably I'll go for the bigger one, like this one. And again, we probably want to place it this way around, like about here. I think that looks quite good, and then we can stick on a little tablet, and people can take the bookings. Doesn't quite look like a booking system, but it's fine. Our staff are kind of doing secret genetic research in the spare time or something. I don't know, it's fine. They get paid well. Okay, so what we're going to do now, we're going to put a roof on, and we want some other things in here, I would imagine. Oh, what about this shark's head? That looks cool. We'll leave that there. That's good. We'll probably put that. We'll definitely use these when we do our Megalodon shark tunnel. We'll definitely have plenty of them about the place, I think. I'm looking forward to doing that one. Okay, yeah, I think that's pretty good. I think what I want to do now is just get a roof on here. And I think that will be pretty much done. Maybe some lights in here as well could be good. And then what we'll do is you come out here and we'll have some Ichthys waiting to be ridden or swam with. And then we'll have to do some kind of enclosed space to be able to swim around. It's reasonably large, I think. So whether we could utilise this space or whether we'd want to do that for something else. Oh, excuse me, my throat. I think I'm getting sick. I've had a bit of a sore throat all day and it's getting worse. I just noticed my voice keeps cracking a little bit. I do apologise about that, but hopefully that's not going to turn into anything serious. Anyway, okay, I'm just going to get some finishing touches done on this and I'll be back in a moment. Okay, here we go. This is the scuba stop. Where you stop for your scuba gear, I guess. I don't know. Okay, we've got a couple of plants out here, got a light, and we've got ourselves a roof as well. From the outside, this is what it looks like. A nice little place, I think. I'm quite happy with that. Yes, we've got the aquarium inside, we've got our storage and stuff. So in here, this is where the metal counter, I think that you can store stuff in here, yeah. So this is where we're going to be putting in, say, some scuba gear. We'll let the tanks, and maybe we'll put in some of these as well. That can go in there. We should probably fill this up. And then in this one, we can then have the goggles and the flippers. What I'll do, I'll probably spawn in a whole load more, just to kind of make it look proper. But yeah, so I'll stick those in there for now. I think that's probably all we really want to have in there. So I'll probably fill these up with plenty in there. And what we also need is another staff member to take the orders, I would say. So let's try and put a behind the counter here. How's that look? Okay. Oh, it's just the one with the hat. I guess that's okay. And then what we can do, I need to spawn in some more scuba gears. We can change our armour for scuba, which I think will probably fit in slightly better than the cloth gear. So yeah, I guess I'll do that. And then the next step, I think everything in here is okay. Well, I tell you what, let's put some more lights in while we're at it. Put a couple of these lights around. Oh, I haven't really got any space for anything else. Let's put another one over here. That should work quite nice. About there. There we go. A few little lights there. They look pretty good. Okay, yeah. So I'm going to put us the scuba gear on, and then the next step will be then to make the arena to swim in, which I need to have a bit of a think about. Okay, so yeah, she's got a scuba gear on now, and we have well stocked up our things here. So we've got plenty of customers can use this stuff. So the swimming thing is also going to start out here. We'll have the Ichthys here, and you can swim out. I'm thinking we need to utilise this area. So what I'm thinking is I need to build on these, enclose the whole thing in glass. And so let's have a look here. We're going to come down maybe from the back here, block off that area, maybe go up to this area here, so people can kind of swim. And probably maybe up to about this point. So just this kind of square built in. So that's going to be a lot of building. So how I'm going to do this is with glass walls. If I can actually, there we go. That's what we want. So let's have a think about this. We're going to go over from here now. Well, the main reason I need to do this is just to protect my things from wild megalodons. Now, just before I started recording this. Somehow one of the Ichthys glitched out of the tank, which I'm a bit concerned about. That was one of the reasons why I never had things on Wander in the zoo, because they would glitch out the wall. So I thought with this these waypoints it shouldn't happen, but it looked like it did happen. So there was an Ichthys just under here, and of course there was a wild megalodon that came up and killed it. So I don't want that to happen again, especially now that I've named them. So I need to kind of protect the area by building glass walls. Really, that's all I sort of need to do. It's going to be quite awkward to do. I think it's going to be very awkward to do, but it's kind of something that needs to be done. So I think if you start off with, we can actually get it. That's where we want it. Okay, there. So we're going to build a wall sort of down here, so we can kind of extend it down. Now I probably won't go all the way down, just as much as I'd like to. That's a long way down, and that's going to be a lot of walls. I'm worried about the amount of lag that we're going to get with all the structures in one place. I want to try and keep the structures to a minimum, but we still need them to be functional. And I guess what we'll do is we'll block this off as well, so we'll build it down there. So I think it's going to be a lot of building. I need to sort of figure out exactly what the limitations are. So I'm going to get on with that, and I guess when that is done, I'll bring you guys back. Okay, so I'm making really good progress now. So what I've done is I wanted this whole area to be able to swim around in on the Ichthys, and I was trying to wrap my head around how to build the cage. So the only thing I could do is build out this walkway with the ceilings going all the way around, and then drop down, or go into here, drop down some ceilings, walls off the ceilings, and then put the glass ceilings all the way along. Now, obviously I don't like it the way this is at the moment. There's it looks like a big cage, but it's too much. So basically I think what I'm going to do is I'm just going to get rid of it all, just make it all completely invisible. It's protection more than anything. We don't really need to see this stuff. I mean, I could potentially do the same as what I've done with the Ichthys box over there, and keep the edges. Unfortunately, it doesn't line up perfectly. So we have this piece here, which there's a bit of a gap here. Nothing's going to get through there, fortunately. But obviously it doesn't line up there, and these ceilings, obviously, they don't quite line up. So the box itself would have a couple of gaps. Wouldn't look too bad, I suppose. It would have a bit of a gap here. So yeah, it's debatable on whether or not I actually want that. But anyway, I'm going to just sort of go through this, and we're going to get rid of all these. It's mainly just so wild megalodons don't attack, and obviously if you're swimming, you don't just go out and just get lost in the ocean and just swim off and never to be seen again. We've got limits. But yeah, so that's basically what I'm going to do. So just kind of get rid of all these. And then I think what we'll need to do, there's not too much more to do. I think we're pretty much done. I'll spawn in the Ichthys, we'll put some saddles on them, and we can have a little swim around and ride around on them. And I think that's pretty much all we need to do for now. Then that will be the Ichthys enclosure. That will be done. Let's try and fly up here. Yeah, so we've got the three episodes to do this. We had the seating area, we had the stage area, and now the scuba stop and swimming area. So yeah, I think it looks pretty cool. But anyway, I'm going to get rid of this, then we'll show you what it looks like when we come back. We'll have a bit of a swim. Okay, here we go. So we have a couple of Ichthys waiting for a ride. Let's give you a ride. So yeah, I've just taken away all the frames. It seems so weird to spend such a long time building and then just make it completely visible so you can't see if it's there. But let me know what you think, whether I should put a box around it even though we're going to get a few little mismatches, or whether we just leave it open like this and it's just there for protection, invisible protection. But anyway, I think what we need to do is have a quick little swim around on one. So we can just dive into here and we can... okay. Oh, okay. We're stuck. Fine, that didn't work. Let's try the other one. They're just so close together. We probably need to space them apart a little bit more. There we go. So yep, so we can have a little ride around, and it's pretty cool. You can go around. What I might do, maybe I could weigh these guys down a little bit so they're a bit slower, because obviously Ichthys are quite fast in the water, and there's only a sort of a small area for them to swim in. But that's something we can think about in the future. Let's yeah, I think we probably will definitely need to do that, because it's very difficult to kind of maneuver them. But there we go, and then you can swim around. Perfect. Yeah, that's lined up really nicely. So it's just right there waiting. So after you come in there, you book your slot, you get your scuba gear, and then you come out and you jump on the Ichthys. Oh, fantastic! Yeah, I like that a lot. That's really, really good. So I think for now we're done. Have I got railings? Oh, you know what? We're not quite done. We just need a few more railings just along the edge here, just so you don't fall off. So yeah, so this could be for the staff members, I guess, to kind of just patrol, the lifeguards, I suppose. Maybe some visitors who are waiting for their turn can just kind of stand around and watch. Yeah, oh, come on, let's get this last few in, and you get a nice little view of the park. And last one should go there. Perfect. Oh, fantastic! And you can go all the way around. I've done all around the outside at this point. Yeah. And there we go. So that's another addition to the aquarium. I think that looks pretty cool. I mean, it's not much to look at when you think about it, but yeah, the little shop's quite nice. Brilliant. Okay, right. Oh, I've just realised. Oh, you've probably been laughing and shouting. I didn't spell that right. I missed out the C. Scuba stop. There we go. So let's just see who... oh, it doesn't quite fit on. That's so annoying. Let's see who didn't watch to the end of the video, because people will be correcting me in the comments, and I actually found it. So that's a little sneaky test for you. Did you watch the whole video? Because if you did, you'd know I did correct it. Okay, anyway, that's going to be all for now. I'll leave this like that for now. Maybe we'll have to come up with a new name. If you can think of a new name for this that was perhaps one letter shorter than what we've got there, that'll fit on the sign better. Let me know. Anyway, thank you very much for watching. Next time out, what we're going to do, we're going to carry on over in this way, and we'll make our next enclosure, which I don't know what's going to be. We still also, I haven't forgotten, we still also need to come down and finish this area over here by putting the ammonites in. But again, that shouldn't take too long, but this kind of has taken longer than I thought to get done. 3 episodes, I kind of want to get that done. It is now complete, and it looks pretty cool. I like it. And yeah, we'll come up with something next. What do you want to see next? Let me know in the comment section down below, and I will see you then. Goodbye.